What is going on, y'all? This is your boy Saint Irving. Today we're going to be breaking down everything that we've noticed from the new episode that we've gotten for Bleach Rebirth of Souls. So let's go into this. Alright, so we could really skip the first few minutes. They explain to him that Zayalaparo has been announced, and then they start showing us the main menu for the game. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the main menu or if this is going to be demo. It could just be for the demo, but for me, it's kind of basic. I like it. It's nice, but I feel they could put more. That's just me, though. I like it. It's not bad, but again, yeah, could be more. That being said, when we move forward, we see that it says main menu and story mode once you click on there. Now, they are somewhat emphasized. He actually asks about secret story, and it says something to the effect of you can play as other characters, and it's not as focused on Ichigo, whereas main story is focused on mainly Ichigo. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to battle as other people in main story, but it seems like in secret story you're definitely going to be other people, and you might be able to be Ichigo, but it doesn't seem like it. The first cutscene is basically a good portion of the first trailer that we got for Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Still looks fire. I still like it. Some 2D scenes, 3D scenes. You know, he says as long as he's been alive, he's been able to see, touch, talk to spirits. But he's a regular student. Ichigo Kurosaki. Hair color orange. Eye color brown. 15. This is what souls look like in the game, which is interesting. They almost look like reishi, but not like spiritual pressure. That's yellow, but I like the way the game looks. It looks nice. I think, you know, is it the best graphics? No, but that's okay. Like, I'm it like, you know, that movement there looks kind of funny, but I think the game looks good overall. Like, I'd give it a 95 out of 100, honestly. I'm really enjoying the way everything looks. It's not a one-for-one, but I actually think that's a good thing. It adds some things, it takes away some things. Like, this shot, I don't really recall. It could very well be in the manga, but I don't recall it. In either case, it still has its own kind of feel, look, etc. Like, look at the way the sun just kind of peeks out there as the camera's moving slowly. Yeah, like I said, not the best graphics, but it's still doing something there. And honestly, I wasn't even really that focused on it. Someone said, oh, like someone was like, the graphics look kind of... But looking at it, I was like, you know what, let me look at everything as a whole, very objectively. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, I have seen better. But I'm used to, you know, I've played on PlayStation 1. And granted, we're in 2025, so I should look at it from this perspective now. But at the same time, it's more so, what quality do I find acceptable? This is a quality I find more than acceptable. Not only is it a recreation, it's a good adaptation. Look at the way Rukia looks right now. Fucking fire. Look the way he looks. Look at the expression he has. You'll see in a moment. Like, they have really good facial expressions and models. I am a Soul Reaper. Yeah, and he starts talking about how he believes her, but not really. This is actually a good This is actually a funny scene. He goes from happy to mad. Like, you know, they've done a really good job of like both his room and just like look his expressions. I like the way they change. This is good. I really enjoy it. They've, you know, their hand trembling. I'm a fucking Soul Reaper. Makoto, how dare you? It's fun. Yeah, I really like this. This is fun. This is very Bleach. This is what a fighting game should be, I think. You know, where it's telling a story, it's engaging, it doesn't last too long. If I recall, the scene lasts about maybe 5 minutes. Has some good music, good visuals. And this console, where it's like a soul funeral. You're sending him off to the afterlife. I like this here because it's really building up. He's trying to tell her about the hollow. She's not hearing the scream, and then she suddenly hears it. It's a good, like, and also they kind of changed the scene because, I mean, I haven't compared it to the manga, but I do recall in the anime, Ichigo had a struggle to get downstairs, see his family injured, and then he was able to break out of the Bakudo. But here, worked a little bit differently. Look at her expression. Look at Rukia's expression. She's like, shut the fuck up. See, I didn't notice this the first time. He's screaming cutting before he breaks out of the keto. And she's like, it's useless. Stop. You're not gonna break out of it. You're a human. You're gonna break your soul. And then a look of shock as he breaks out of it. It's good. It's good. It's a good moment. That you really like. I like this a lot. I like the fact that they did this. Like, if this is the one for one from the manga, perfect. If not, it's a great adaptation. You go outside. Oh my god, it's Fishbone D. He looks good. And that says Fishbone D. You know what's sad? Rukia really could have handled this guy. There was no reason for her to get washed like the way she did. Especially when she was acting all big and bad. I love that it says question mark. Because no one's introduced themselves yet. That's one thing about Bleach. You're gonna find out their full government name by the end of the episode. If you don't, they weren't shit in the first place. But even this little hollow gets a full name. Fishbone D. Like, they really went for it. And that's a perfect cutscene. Like, I mean, it creates a little bit of horror, you know, a little suspense. All you see is a sneak up, the little ooh, the music increasing. My man's shaking, he's mad. I don't know, man. I really think, like, just side note, I think Rukia really just, I don't know what got into her head. She didn't even try her Shikai. Like, if she was really that pressed, girl, you had so many options. Why was jumping in between them the first one you thought of? I ain't gonna rationalize her. She wasn't ready to be a captain at that point. I'm sorry. Basically saying, you know, you were never going to be strong enough to take him. I don't know why you thought you could. And I can understand why she would jump into the battle saying that, but I'm like, nah. Release that Zanpakuto. Throw a quick, you know, Hakuden. But, alright. Let's just jump in. But I guess she didn't have no time. I get it. But still. I digress. You must become a Soul Reaper. I do like how this whole scene, like, kind of peak. No, they really did. I think they did really great. And also the really cool thing is, like, if you don't know anything about Bleach, you can just play this. Hey, you want to learn about Bleach while also playing a cool, dope fighting game? Go ahead and throw this at you. Because it's adapting everything that you need to know to play the game, but also it's right here for you like this. In a way that's digestible, quick, easy. You can take a break when you need to, get back to it. It's engaging. Now they introduce themselves. Such a good moment. And then Fishbone's like, I'm done waiting. Fishbone gets pushed back. The music. Look, the aura. Oh my god. And I think it's really cool. Very little Konpaku. You know, it's not gonna take almost anything to break him. And then Ichigo, of course, can survive even if he had his Konpaku destroyed. Gives him a chance, gives him a second to figure things out. He's playing with his regular sword. He doesn't even have Zangetsu out technically. Like, absolutely amazing. Nah, yeah, even the VA was surprised and he really liked it. I meant to only take a little bit. I meant to only give him a little bit. And yet he took all of it. I've never seen someone with such a huge sword. It can break my keto. Look at the detail. Look at the detail there. Like, man. No, he's not just Ichigo Kurosaki, high school student. He's also a Soul Reaper. Yeah. Peak. Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed seeing this. I can't wait to see more. It seems like we're going to be getting story mode as well. More of it, I should say, on the 30th. It looks like we get some in-game currency, we get some experience, we get to level up, so our experience does go to, you know, where we can level up. I don't know what we get exactly when we get to certain levels, but it'd be cool to see. In his commentary, he is explaining that he thought he liked story mode. It was very engaging. It took them 1.5 years to record all of this, and then also the VA then responds saying that he hopes that we enjoy this for at least 1 year. I sure absolutely will if that's what you're asking for. But I was going to already, but still, hey. But no, this game looks great. I really think I'm going to enjoy story mode, and I hope you guys are too, because you get some good music, you get some good graphics. I'm not going to say they're the best graphics, but they are good graphics, especially, I mean, for 1.5 years worth of work, and from covering Substitute Shikigami arc all the way to the Arrancar arc. Like, I mean, you did that. You did that. I can see it. And, you know, they had some good effects, changes, the way you go into battle. I really like it all. I like it all. I really do. This is the game that I could play, not just in story mode and be invested and be engaged and be like, you know, I don't need to even go online, but then also the online scene. And it seems like we're going to have some extra stuff. So we have secret story mode. So story mode is going to keep us very fed. We're going to get a lot of content from, you know, side characters. It seems like that's going to be kind of like a more side character focused, where we can engage, I wonder to what extent, into the lives of these side characters. Probably Orihime, Yuryu, maybe I imagine Yoroichi, right? You know, I imagine Yoroichi, maybe Kisuke, probably Renji. Yeah. So I mean, overall, I'm pretty excited. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This has been your boy Saint Irving. I'll be breaking down everything Bleach related as the weeks go on, and I hope I catch you in the next one. Peace.